Hi, today we're going to show you how to open your own Gmail email address. It's very easy and it's free, anyone can do it. The first thing you're going to need to do is get on the internet. At the library, we almost always recommend you use Google Chrome, but Firefox or Safari, those will all work too. Google will open you up to the Google homepage. If you don't come up to the screen, you can always type in the search bar on the top for Google, and you can see here that it even pulls up Gmail in the results. From this page, you're going to want to click on Create Account. It's very easy. Next, we're going to create an account and give them our information. You're going to put your first name and your last name. Our example here has a sort of unique last name, Pasternacki. And that's really helpful because the next thing we're going to do is create our username. And this is tricky because millions of people have Gmail and you have to find a username that's different than everyone else's. So we're lucky in that Pasternacki is a really unusual name. And so we're able to use a first name, last name combination here, and that's free and available. But you can see here that if we had tried to do other options that were very similar, we would get a little red exclamation point that would say that that username is not available. If your last name is really common, like Johnson, you might not be able to find a combination that uses your last name that's available, just due to the sheer number of people who have Gmail accounts. We do recommend trying to include your last name and first name in your email address if possible. Think about when you're giving people your email, it's easy to say, it's easy to share, and then hopefully they already know how to spell it. If you can't get your last name, first name involved, then we recommend picking something else that defines you. Maybe you really like Corvettes or you read a lot, and that could be mixed in with your last name or your first name, and possibly a couple of letters or numbers. Just avoid anything that would be embarrassing to give to a potential employer or possibly a government official. Next, you'll create a password. The requirements for Google Passwords are listed below the box. At this time, needs to be at least 8 characters long and include a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. If you have a regular password used for other accounts that meets this requirement, feel free to use them. Using the same passwords is fine and it can help you remember them, but it can really cause problems if you forget your passwords, change them often, or if other people learn your passwords and are willing to take advantage of you. We recommend writing your username and password down somewhere it's safe. You're going to have to type your password twice. The first time and second time need to match. A great way to check that they match is you can click the Show Password button and see that they're the same. Just be careful if you're doing this in public so that other people aren't recording your information. Next, Google is going to ask you for some information to recover your account in case you forget your password. The first option is a phone number, and if you use your phone number, make sure it is a phone that receives text. That's how it will send you recovery information through a text. So landlines are not helpful here. You can also put a recovery email address if you have that instead. It doesn't have to be a Gmail. You put in your month and birth date and your gender, just some little information about you that Google wants to know. If you want to know more information, there's a button for why they asked for that information and what they're going to do with it. And here they show their privacy and terms in greater detail. You will have to scroll down to the bottom and hit accept for this. Please feel free to read it thoroughly so you know what you're signing up for. There might be a short wait as Google processes all the information you've given them, and then voila, your very own Gmail address. I hope that was easy to follow and know that you should check back for further videos about how to use Gmail and the various features it includes. Have a good day.